Hello, my name is Bill Luke and I'm the Director of Durables R&D. We're very excited about the launch of Sky in many markets around the world, and I wanted to take a couple of minutes to explain some of the key technological advantages of Sky and to talk a little bit about why Amway focused on enhancing the performance of our air treatment device. I know that for many of us, when we think about air pollution, we think about the haze that we often see outside on heavily polluted days. We think of the strong odors that we smell from traffic and from manufacturing. But the particles that we can see in those environments are fairly large particles. And as the science has advanced and our understanding has focused on the health impact of this particulate contamination, the industry is looking more and more at the small particles in the atmosphere. Many of you may have heard of PM 2.5, which many governments and independent agencies are starting to report more frequently. PM 2.5 is defined as particulate matter with a size of 2.5 microns. In fact, these PM 2.5 particles are extremely small and impossible to see. For some perspective, think about the thickness of a human hair, not the length. It's typically about the order of 80 to 100 microns. A particle that is 2.5 microns in size is about 1/40th the thickness of a human hair. Scientists now know that the smallest particles have the largest impact on your health. See, your body has ways of preventing the really big particles, the ones that you can see floating in the air, from entering your system. You have small hairs in your nose, you have mucous membranes in your throat, and the cells in your lungs are extremely small and selective about what they let into your bloodstream. Large particles are trapped by these defenses, keeping you healthy. But the really small particles, like PM 2.5, are so small that they can bypass most of these defenses. They can actually pass by the hairs in the nose, they can travel over the mucous membranes in your throat, and the particles are so small that the cells in your lungs allow them to pass right into your bloodstream. These small particles are the largest contributors to problems with your health. They contribute heavily towards asthma, allergies, some sleeping problems, and even increase the risk of developing more serious chronic illnesses. In fact, I think that as the science advances and our understanding of the health effects of air pollution improves, we'll see scientists warning more and more about the danger of the smallest particles, probably even particles well below PM 2.5. The other scary thing about these smallest particles is that they can travel the farthest. See, those big particles are kind of heavy and they sink as they're carried by the wind. But the smaller particles are light and they can carry through the air for a further distance. They can even be carried over oceans and mountains. So particles that are generated in distant manufacturing, high traffic and agricultural sites, and even in other countries can travel over great distances and impact the environment you live in. For all these reasons, Amway engineers focus greatly on improving the performance of Sky to remove these extremely small particles even more effectively than our previous air treatment systems. And we're proud to share that we have been able to demonstrate that Sky can remove 99.99% of particles as small as 0.0024 microns. Particles at 0.0024 microns are about 1,000 times smaller than the PM 2.5 particles that cause such dramatic health impacts. We've also been able to demonstrate the ability to remove over 300 different airborne contaminants and have increased the clean air delivery rate to 300 without dramatically increasing the size of the device or increasing the sound generated during use. We have also proven that Sky can remove those harmful chemical contaminants like formaldehyde, toluene, and other volatile organic gases. Sky truly is a complete air treatment system to remove the most concerning contaminants, including those tiny particles. Thank you for your time today, and I hope this little bit of information about PM 2.5 particulate contamination helps you make choices that keep the air you breathe even cleaner.